Hello everybody, my name's Nate. I'm your teacher tonight. I'm here tonight to help you with your English. I'm excited that you'd spend a little time with me, and tonight we'll be working with some reading, vocabulary building, and conversation, of course. Hi Maria Jose, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you on the chat. I hope you'll join in on the regular class too. A lot of people joining in, wow. Hello friends, how's everybody doing tonight? It's good to see you all. Tonight we're going to be working on some reading. I'm going to make sure that everybody has a chance to get the document that we'll be using. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Nate, and I'm from Nevada in the United States. Love being a teacher on Verbling, and I'm happy that you're joining me tonight. Put a link here in the chat bar. If you can all want to grab onto that document, that would be very helpful tonight. Looks like our class is just about full right now. Hello David, how are you tonight? It's nice to see everybody joining. Just a few little housekeeping items for us. I'd just like to remind everybody, if we can keep our microphones muted when we're not speaking, it will be very helpful in keeping the background noise to a minimum. Also, please make sure you use earphones. That'll eliminate echo for us. I'm super happy that everybody's here. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I probably know some of you. I've been here for a little while, but I'm sure there are some new people. Edgar, would you like to start introducing yourself to the class?
Yes, I am Ivan Salazar. I am from Mexico City, and I have just arrived from my job. I am a metallurgical engineer, and I would like to improve more my English, just speaking about many things. I know.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining tonight. I appreciate you taking some time out of your schedule. Ernesto, it's nice to meet you. How are you tonight?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm great, thank you. Where are you from, Ernesto?
I'm from Mexico.
Fantastic. I'm glad that you're here with us. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Maria Jose, how are you doing tonight?
Hi, and you?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, I am glad to hear it.
It's good to see you again. Would you just like to introduce yourself quickly to the class?
Okay, I'm Maria Jose. I'm from Colombia, and I am petroleum engineer. So, hi everybody.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Mariano, I don't think we've met before. How are you?
Hi, Nate. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you today?
Great. I'm doing really good, thank you.
Awesome.
Where are you from, Mariano?
I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Excellent, Porteño. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yo viví en Buenos Aires hace mucho tiempo.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I'd like to go back one day to visit.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining our class. I'm happy to have you here. Pan, how are you tonight?
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where are you joining us from tonight?
Pardon me?
Yes, where are you from?
I'm from Taiwan, Taipei.
From Taiwan, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining class. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Rafael, how are you tonight? Can you hear us, Rafael? Maybe Rafael can't hear us yet. And he escaped. Okay. Samar, welcome to class.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Where are you joining us from?
I am from Egypt. It's the first time to talk to native speakers and listen online. It's very something very special to me and very good. I feel good. Maybe I'm nervous a little bit, but I feel maybe uh,
Well, I think you're doing just fine. Please feel comfortable here. We're happy that you're here. And last but not least, I think we have one more person, Soso.
Hello everyone, my name is Sisi Sharif. I'm 26 years old and I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Could you say your name one more time?
Susu.
Soso. Okay, thank you. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, tonight we are going to have a lot of opportunity for reading, for conversation, and for vocabulary building. And I would like to encourage everyone to volunteer and participate actively in the class. It'll be more enjoyable for you, and you'll also be rewarded with quicker results. The more you participate, the faster you will learn. I'm a very patient teacher, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions. I love to answer questions, so feel free. I want to start with a question for you as a class. What is a family reunion? Do you know what a family reunion is?
That's when you didn't meet your family for a long time, and then you make an event to reunion again.
Fantastic. It's nice to see you, Hashem. How you been?
Very cool. Good.
Good.
What about you?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you. Does anyone else have a description of family reunion? How would you describe it?
It's like a family gathering when they
Very
all
good.
gather, let's say, for a dinner or maybe on a holiday, like Christmas for you.
Excellent. Very good. Yeah, like a dinner or a holiday. It's a special time, isn't it? When was the last time that any of you went to a family reunion?
Well, can I answer it? So the last time was in New Year, but a family reunion for me is a creative thing because my family is very outgoing.
Okay.
So yeah, we are so happy and we dance and we do a lot of things.
So did you say that March was the last time you had a family reunion?
No. The New Year, New
Oh,
Year's
New Year's.
Eve. Yeah.
And your whole family came together?
Yep. We have. I have a really huge family, like 30 people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That was a big event then.
Yeah. It was a crazy thing because we are the god. How do you say the family ghost? No, I don't know. Los que acogíamos. The family that organized the party.
Okay, the hosts?
Hosts, yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, that would be a lot of work, wouldn't it? We have time. Does somebody else want to talk about the last time you attended a family reunion?
I had my family reunion, my last family reunion on Sunday because of the born of my niece.
Oh, you had a birth of a niece. Wonderful. It's always nice when there's a special event and family gets together. That's nice. The last time I went to a family reunion, actually, Maria was talking about being a host. My father asked me if I would be the host for a family reunion for my family. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers, and they all live in a different state. And so they all traveled here, and it was a wonderful time. We had food and activities together. It was very, very nice. Now, at my at the family reunion that I was in, one special thing we did here where I live, it's like the West. there are lots of cowboys. I'm not a cowboy, but there are lots of cowboys. And so everybody kind of wanted to see what it was like. And so I have some friends here that have animals, and we organized a small rodeo. And everybody rode horses and tied up goats and things like that. It was really fun. What are some activities that you do at your family reunions?
We play cards.
Oh, you like to play cards?
Yeah.
Any games in particular that you like?
Poker.
Poker? Oh, be careful, you might get fights in your family. Anybody else have activities that you like to do in family reunions?
Playing cards. It's mini games like poker, but without money.
Okay. All right. So a couple families play cards. Any other things that you do?
Gossiping.
Oh, gossiping, talking about what's been going on. Yeah, that's probably a tradition that happens at all family reunions, don't you think? Well, go ahead.
If there is many boys in the family, we go play football.
Okay.
Sorry, soccer, not football. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe sporting events. Okay.
Yeah, I have well, my family is together. Are together. We organize a river trip. River trip, like
river trip.
A river trip, yeah.
Like rafting or something like that.
No, in Colombia we called it Paseo de Olla.
Okay.
Is when you go to a river and you cook something traditional food, some traditional food and things like that. It's very, very, very amazing or very, yeah, because you, I don't know, you can improve the family bonds. I think bonds.
Okay. Yeah.
Style bonds. Yeah.
Family bonds, yes. That's great. What fun. Well, tonight we're going to read a story about a family reunion. And sometimes everybody doesn't get along in a family reunion. Susu mentioned that in her family reunions, people gossip sometimes. And I think that happens in a lot of family reunions. And sometimes when a lot of people come together, there are disagreements. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, the story that we're going to read is about a young lady who does not really like to go to family reunions. In fact, she dreads it. And she goes out of respect to her family, but she does not like to. Why doesn't everybody go ahead and I just put a link in the Burbling chat bar. If you would please open up that document, we can take a look at the story that we're going to read tonight. Just go ahead and let me know when you have that document ready.
I'm in.
I do.
Okay. Thank you, Lisette. Anyone else?
Me too.
Okay. Okay.
I have a
Okay. What we're going to do, I've taken this story and I have blocked some of the words out. Or I've made a blank. I'd like to invite you to get a pencil or a pen and a scratch piece of paper so that you can write down what you hear. An important part of learning a language is hearing the words that are spoken. So I will read through this story first, and I'll ask you to write down the words that are missing. Okay? So we can gather that up, and we will read about the main character in this story is named Penny, and she has, in her family, every year they have a family reunion, and this is a story about a trip to a family reunion where okay. So here we go. I'll read through it 2 times. Love is in the air. Every summer, Penny travels to a family reunion barbecue. Penny is never excited, and this year is no different. She dreads the drive. She does not like talking to her relatives, and she does not like the smell of hamburgers. Penny is a vegetarian. When Penny arrives, she sees a lot of familiar faces. It is July, and Uncle Vernon is wearing a sweater. Uncle Vernon is always cold. It's very mysterious. She sees her cousin Polly. Polly has 6 children. The youngest one screams when the youngest one screams. Then the oldest one screams. Polly's children are always screaming. She sees many of her other cousins in the field playing softball. They play a softball game every year, and it always ends in a big argument. Penny wonders, again, why they never solve it. Then Penny sees an incredibly handsome man. She stares at him. He catches her staring. He smiles and walks over to her. Penny is very nervous. She's nervous because a handsome man is walking up to her, and she's nervous because this handsome man might be her cousin. The man sticks out his hand and says, "Hi, I'm Paul." "Hi, I'm Penny," Penny says. "Are we related?" Paul laughs. "No, we are not related. I am Vernon's nurse. He is sick and needs to keep me close by." But he did not want to miss this barbecue. "Oh, thank goodness," Penny says, and then blushes. Penny always blushes when she is nervous, embarrassed, or hot. And right now she is all 3. Handsome Paul laughs and says, "Would you like to get a hamburger with me? They smell delicious." Penny smiles. "Sure, I love hamburgers." So please count how many answers you were able to fill in the first time through, and just type that in the chat bar.
Okay.
Okay, Mariano missed 2. Wonderful. $17. You know, I'm not even sure how many total are there.
I think I missed 5.
5. Okay, so there's about 22.
Yeah.
Ileana got 17. Hashem 17. Maria's mom got her interrupted. That's okay. I missed 6. 19. Okay. I missed 7. 15. Okay. That's a great start. I think that probably we need to hear it 2 times to get them all. So I'll read through one more time, and then I want to give you a chance to ask me about any words that you might not understand. And then after that, I'd like you to be able to read. So let me read one more time. Okay, love is in the air. Every summer, Penny travels to a family reunion barbecue. Penny is never excited, and this year is no different. She dreads the drive. She does not like talking to her relatives, and she does not like the smell of hamburgers. Penny is a vegetarian. When Penny arrives, she sees a lot of familiar faces. It's July, and Uncle Vernon is wearing a sweater. Uncle Vernon is always cold. It's very mysterious. She sees her cousin Polly. Polly has 6 children. The youngest one screams. Then the oldest one screams. Polly's children are always screaming. She sees many of her other cousins in the field playing softball. They play a softball game every year, and it always ends in a big argument. Penny wonders, again, why they never solve it. Then Penny sees an incredibly handsome man. She stares at him. He catches her staring. He smiles and walks over to her. Penny is very nervous. She's nervous because a handsome man is walking up to her, and she's nervous because this handsome man might be her cousin. The man sticks out his hand and says, "Hi, I'm Paul." "Hi, I'm Penny," Penny says. "Are we related?" Paul laughs. "No, we are not related. I am Vernon's nurse. He's sick and needs to keep me close by." But he did not want to miss this barbecue. "Oh, thank goodness," Penny says, and then blushes. Penny always blushes when she's nervous, embarrassed, or hot. And right now she is all three. Handsome Paul laughs again. Handsome Paul laughs and says, "Would you like to get a hamburger with me? They smell delicious." Penny smiles. "Sure, I love hamburgers." Okay.
I got them all.
You got them all? Fantastic, Hashem. That's great. Did anybody else get them all?
23.
23? That's quite good. How many people got above 20? Mariana says he got above 20. Excellent. 18 for Maria Jose. That's pretty good since it was your first time through. What did everybody else get?
21.
21? So that's great. 21's really nice. 18 for Ivan. No problem. That sounds good. To tell you the truth, I read kind of quickly so it would be a challenge to you. I want you to be able to be challenged. So let's look at the text and let's decide, first of all, are there any questions we have? And if there are questions, I'd love to answer them. So if you would like to know what any words mean or what a blank was, let's talk about that for a little bit, okay?
So the blank space when it says she drafted the drive, and I don't know what exactly it was drafted.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, that one was a challenge. Oh,
Yeah.
did anybody get that one?
Grit?
I didn't.
Maybe regret.
啊，这一种呢，
With the same.
It was dreads. And I just typed it in the chat. Does everybody see it there?
Oh, dreads.
Yeah.
Dreads. Do you know what dreads mean?
Maybe hate.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's related to an unpleasant feeling. If you dread something, you know that it's going to happen, and you don't want it to happen, but there's nothing you can do. And so you have this feeling like, oh, I dread that. For example, you might say, I dread getting up early in the morning. You don't like to do it, but you know you have to. Okay?
Like you regret? No.
No, regret is when something happens, and then after that, you feel regret. Dread is when you don't want something to happen, and it has not happened yet, but you know it will happen.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
I don't know the meaning of the last two blanks. The blush. Sorry, the one the before the last one. Blushes.
Blush.
Blush.
Like this? Blushes?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody know that word?
No.
Like when you get red, like shy.
Yes. Very good. When you're embarrassed, or some, you know, like the other night, Hesham, were you in class when you guys made me sing a song? And you get embarrassed and your face gets all red.
Yeah, I got it.
That's blushes. That's blushes. Okay. Okay. That's a great one to ask about. Are there any other words? If it was a blank, or even if it was not a blank, if it was just a word you want to talk about.
Like this face, I posted it in Wellbeing Chat.
Okay. Let me see. Yes. Yes, that's blushes. Yes, absolutely. Are there any other words you have a question about?
No?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead and ask.
Yes, the second paragraph, she doesn't like the burger of hamburgers. She doesn't like the, what's the word?
She does not like hamburgers?
She doesn't like the blank of hamburgers. So which word in this?
Oh, okay. She does not like the smell of hamburgers. Smell. And I just typed it on the side.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Do you know what that means?
Smell. Yes, I
The,
got it.
the odor, yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Samar, did you have any questions?
How do you pronounce to dread? To dread?
Dread.
Dread. Okay.
Dread. It
Bread.
sounds just like the word bread.
Dread. Okay.
Bread, dread.
Dread. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Any other questions there?
I think.
Okay. Well, why don't we take some turns and read through it then? And that way we can get some reading practice in. And then we'll finish up. I'll have some questions about the story to see how much we understood. Okay? Who would like to start the reading?
I'm gonna start.
Okay, let's go. Hesham, would you do the first two paragraphs? And then Mariano, you can do paragraph 3 and paragraph 4. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Every summer, Penny traveled to a family reunion barbecue. Penny is never excited, and this year is no different. She dreads drive. She dresses the drive. Okay.
Okay.
She doesn't like talking to her relatives, and she doesn't like to smell hamburgers. The smell of hamburgers. Penny is a vegetarian.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you.
When Penny arrives, she sees a lot of familiar faces. It is July, and Uncle Vernon is wearing a sweater. Uncle Vernon is always cold. It's very mysterious. She sees her cousin Polly. Polly has 6 children. The oldest one screams. Then the oldest one, Polly children are always screaming.
Very good. Thank you. Would
Nate,
somebody else like...
How to spell a sweater?
Okay. Sweater, like that. Okay. Let's go to paragraph number 5. Who would like to read that one?
Me?
Okay. Go right ahead, Pan.
Okay, she sees many of her other cousins in the field playing softball. They play a softball game every year, and it always ends in a big argument. Penny wonders again why they never solve it.
Excellent. Good job.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And let's continue. Whose turn is it?
Me?
Okay, Maria. Or I'm sorry, Lisette. Go ahead.
Okay. So then Penny sees an irresistible, handsome man. She stares at him. He staring at her. He smiles and walks over her. Penny is very nervous. She's nervous because a handsome man is walking up to her, and she's nervous because this handsome man might be her cousin.
Very nice. There was one thing, I think this was one of the blanks. The fifth word, then Penny sees an incredibly handsome man.
Incredible. Oh, yeah.
Incredibly.
Huh?
Okay.
Incredible. Incredible.
Okay. Very good. Very
Thank
good. No, no problem. Thank you. You guys are all doing such a good job. Let's continue. How about the next 3 paragraphs? 2 of them are just 1 sentence long.
Nate, I have a question.
Okay, let me answer it for you, Maria.
Okay, where is the blank when he blank her staring?
Okay. He
Ya, te ponen un
catches.
Oh, okay, thanks.
He catches her staring. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Do you know what that means?
He realized that she was seeing.
Right. Have you ever? Yeah. Have you ever? We'll just say, have you ever seen somebody? You know what staring is, right?
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, staring at somebody, and you're like, oh, I'm staring at that person.
Yeah.
And then they turn and they see you staring, and it's like, oh, jeez,
Yeah.
they caught me staring. Yeah.
Yeah. One time, this happened to me because I was seeing a person who doesn't like me, who I don't know, like enemy or no enemy, no, like a disgusting person, and
Okay.
she realized that I was seeing
You
her.
were
So,
watching her.
yeah, I'm watching her.
Oh, how embarrassing for you, huh?
Yeah, it was very embarrassing. My face turned in red color and run away because yeah.
I'm sorry to laugh, but it's not funny when it happens to funny when it happens to yourself. But when you
Yeah.
hear about it happening to another person, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, that's a great. Yeah, you understand what it means. Let's go. Thank you very much for sharing that. Let's go to the next 3 sections. Who'd like to read these? Somebody that has not read yet, like to take a turn. For those who are just joining class, we're working with this document here. Susu, would you like to read?
Okay. The man sticks out his hand and says, "Hi, I'm Paul." "Hi, I'm Benny." Benny says, "Are we related?"
Very good. And one more, please.
Okay. Paul laughs. "No, we are not related. I'm Fiona's nurse. He's sick and needs to keep me close by, but he did not want to miss this barbecue."
Excellent. Excellent. I want looking at the chat. Mariano had a great question. He wants to know if you can say her face blushed. No, you would just say she blushed or she is blushing.
Perfect.
Like that. Okay?
Perfect. Thank
That's a very great question. That's a great question. Okay. And looks like we have enough for one more person to read. Is there someone who'd like to finish off? Come on, don't be shy. David, would you like to read?
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit lost here.
Oh, okay.
Where are you reading at?
Okay, do you have the document?
I found a document, but there is some blanks there. I don't know.
Right, right. If you get to a blank, just say blank, and we'll
Blank.
help you fill that in. But we need to read the last 3 paragraphs.
Okay, let me see one.
Starting with, oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness. He says, and then I don't know what else.
Blushes? That's okay.
Penny always blushes when she's
Nervous.
Nervous?
just nervous.
Depression.
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
Embarrassed or a hat. And right now, she's all three.
Excellent. Very good. Would you like to continue?
Handsome Paul laughs and says, would you like to go get a hamburger with me? They smell delicious.
And one more, please.
Penny smiles. Sure, I love hamburger.
Excellent. Thank you. Very good job. Thank you so much. Mariano, right now she's all three. You like that? Any questions on the last parts that we've just read? Any vocabulary you'd like me to clear up? Mariano's talking about the phrase, right now, she is all three. What does that mean, she's all three?
The three things is happening in the same time. I mean, I guess.
Okay. Any other ideas on that?
It's funny at the end when at first she said that she doesn't eat meat. Then when he asked her, she said, sure, I love hamburgers.
Yeah. Yeah, either she's lying or, well, something's going on there, right? That's good. I'm glad you caught that. You know, that shows you have a good understanding of the story. If you caught that, that's excellent. Let me answer, Mariana, your answer was perfect. When it says she is all three, that means she is the three things that they're talking about. Nervous, embarrassed, and hot. Why would she be nervous or embarrassed or hot?
Does she like the guy?
Okay, maybe she liked the guy. Are you embarrassed when you're with people you like?
Yes.
At first, right? At first, I think that happens. At first, it's really common to get embarrassed when you're with people you like.
Feeling butterflies.
Saying that you are hot is not rude, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So let's discuss how the word hot is used here in this story. Okay? It's saying she's hot. This is not saying she's attractive hot. What are the first two words in the story?
Summer and excited.
Yeah, every summer. Every summer. Okay? So the reason she's hot, it's just talking about the temperature. She's outside, it's summertime, and you know, sometimes when people are in the heat, their face blushes. And so that's what it's not saying she's hot like she's attractive. It's saying she's hot because she's outside in the heat.
Okay.
There. But to answer your question, is it rude to say you're hot? I don't think a gentleman would say that.
Okay.
For me. To me, that would be more like a teenager kind of saying, they're like, hey, you're hot. And then, you know, that's not... I think a more formal, polite way to say that would be something like, you look really nice. You look really nice today. Or, oh, that, you know, your dress looks very beautiful, or something like that. Okay? That's a good question. That's a good question. Maria Jose says a big head would say that. Yeah. If you go up to a stranger and say, "Oh, you're hot," that's not. It just doesn't sound good. I don't think.
run away from that guy because he doesn't work.
Right. Run away from that guy because
He wants something else.
absolutely, yeah. I was trying to think of a nice way to say that. Yeah. Good
He
job.
sucks.
Thank you, Lisette. You've saved me. Thank you. Now I'm blushing. I'm gonna hide. Okay. Excellent. Well, for the next little part of class, I want to see how well we understood the story. I have 6 questions. I'm going to ask them, and I'd like to ask you, please do not say the answers. Just type the answers in the Verbling chat. That'll give everybody a chance to think about their answer and to respond, okay?
Nate?
Yes.
I cannot type in the verbal chat. I will write in the Google chat. The blue one.
Okay. I'm sorry, your Google or your Verbling chat's not working tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's okay, the Google chat will work too. Here we go. Why doesn't Penny like family reunions? That's the first question. Why doesn't Penny like family reunions? Just go ahead and type your answer in there.
To her.
Susu, that's a great answer. Looking there. Wow, Maria Jose, that's pretty harsh. Someone's just saying, yeah. Eliana, that's really a nice answer. Okay, Mariana, that could be. There are just a lot of things there she doesn't like, right? And maybe she's not a social person. That's true. Okay. And so I would agree with every answer that I've seen. Good job. Let's go to the second one. Who is at the family reunion? And be as specific as you can. Who comes to her family reunion? Excellent. Mariana, that's really nice. Looking at Edgar in the Google chat, that was a great answer to our last question. Wonderful. We're looking now who is at the family reunion. Very good. Mariano, could you write your answers in complete sentences, and I'll check that for you. Very nice, Iris. Cousin, Polly, her Uncle Ryan, 6 of 9 children. Good, Maria Jose, good. Polly, 6 children. Excellent. I have a lot of really good answers to that. Great. And over on Google chat, we have some, have to agree, everybody's doing a good job. Next one. What's wrong with Vernon? What is wrong with Vernon? I'll type that question there in the Verbally chat. What's wrong with Vernon? Good, Sistu. Very nice. Yes, Mariana, you're right. Yes, Ileana, you're right also. He's sick. Something's wrong. We don't know specifically what his sickness is, but for some reason he always feels cold. Even when it's hot outside, he has to wear a sweater, and something's not right. We don't know the name of the sickness, but he is sick. What's another reason we know that he's sick?
He has a nurse.
Yeah, the nurse comes and has to be with him all the time. Not just sometimes, but the nurse is always there with him, you know, so probably so if there was an emergency or something, it could help out. Here's the next question. What are some of the activities that occur at the family reunion? I'll type it in here. What are some of the activities Good, Mariano. Good, Susu. Very nice. That is true, Maria Jose. There's one more I can think of that was mentioned I haven't seen yet. Iriana, very nice. I'm going to help you with spelling just a little bit. They play softball. Softball. There's a T in there.
Softball. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So they play softball. Cook hamburgers. Wonderful. I think we kind of answered the next one I had. Why is Paul there? Children scream. I don't know if that was a planned activity, but it happened, right? Why is Paul there? What's Paul doing there? Barbecue. Excellent. Over on Google Chat, we have some wonderful answers. Excellent. Takes care of the sick guy. True. True, my friend. Eliana, was it Paul that didn't want to miss the barbecue? Who didn't want to miss the barbecue?
Paul?
Was it Paul that didn't want to miss the barbecue? I'm going to read a line, okay? The man sticks out his hand and says, "Hi, I'm Paul." "Hi, I'm Penny," she says. "Are we related?" Paul laughs. "No, we're not related, but I'm Vernon's nurse. He is sick and needs to keep me close by, but he did not want to miss this barbecue." So it was Vernon. Vernon did not want to miss the barbecue, so he brought the nurse with him so he could go.
Okay, I get it.
Okay. And Maria Jose thinks he just came to flirt with Penny. I don't know if he knew she was going to be there or not. Hanging out, he's starving. Poor guy. Okay, excellent. And the last one, very good, Iris. Excellent answer. My last question, how do we know, I'm going to type this, how do we know that Penny likes Paul? Because she's nervous, embarrassed, hot, blushing. Very good. I'm going to go to Google Chat. She blushes. There you go. Excellent. Okay. She's blushing. She's staring. Yeah. Mariona, you want an AA? We're not done with class yet, my friend. You're doing a good job, though. That's excellent. Okay. I think we did pretty good. If you had to give yourself a grade today, what would you give yourself? Who'd give yourself an A? Raise your hand up.
A plus.
A plus? Nice. Yeah, I would agree.
An F.
An F? No, I don't think so. Why would you say that, Hesham? I don't think so.
I was not here.
Oh, you were skipping out? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody did wonderful. So the title to this story was Love is in the Air. If you were to, can you think of any other titles that might work to put on this story? If you were the author, what title would you put on this story? The hot girl. Oh boy. Okay, the hot girl. Mariana says the hot girl. Penny found love. How about this one? Oh, what did I do? Ooh, that was close. Okay.
We can put something at the last of it. After he take her mobile number, and after months they got married.
You read, Hesham, you read my mind. I was going to say, what would be if you were writing the next chapter of the story? What would happen? You think he'd get her number?
Yeah.
Anything else?
They will get married in the last of the story. And
Oh, they
have
get
children.
married. Wow.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you: would the kids be vegetarians or not?
I was just you take it from my tongue. I think they love hamburger.
They'd eat a lot of hamburgers.
Yeah.
Do you think Penny actually ate the hamburger in the end?
Yes, of course.
You think she did?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Boy, I'm
Yeah.
sad. I don't know why my Verbling chat just turned off. So I'm into the Google chat with Susu. I don't know why it turned off, but if you have a comment for me, put it in the Google chat, please. So who said they did not? Oh, and it's back actually. It just came back. Magic. So Maria Jose says Penny now is not a vegetarian. I don't know. I think if she was going to lie and say, "Yeah, I love hamburgers," maybe she tried to eat one and got sick. I don't know. Who knows? Love makes people change, Maria Jose says. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very very quick change like that, wasn't it? Well, that's wonderful. I think that this story has been a good story for us to use. Again, like all stories, it has a lot of vocabulary. It has a story so that we can, get listening practice and reading practice out of it. Right now, I'm going to make a copy for you. So if you want, you can. There we go. If you want, you can take a copy of the whole story. This has the blanks filled in. It will allow you to check the spelling of any answers you might have written on another paper. Also, you can keep it for practice later on. That's it's something I just copied for the class. So feel free to take that link. That's not a problem at all. I'm going to also give you another link before we have to end here. I'm giving you many links. This is my Verbling link, so if you'd like to be informed of when I'm going to have classes or things like that, I'd like to invite you to follow me there. You guys have been a wonderful class tonight. Are there any last-minute questions that anybody has?
No.
Okay. I think probably if you wanted to jot down a few words to remember tonight, some of our good words were stairs, And what does that mean?
Stares when you are looking at you for a moment.
Very good. Looking at someone for a long time. Blushes. How would we describe blushes?
Red.
Like when you when someone tells you is that you are hot.
Yeah. Okay. When your face, Maria Jose, very good, and I saw Mariano also was saying when your face turns red. Okay. I'm trying to think what were some of the other words.
To dread.
Oh yes, that's the one. Dread or to dread. And how would you describe to dread?
It's like blushes when your face turns red.
No, your face doesn't necessarily have to turn red to dread something. Does
It's
anyone
like
else? Go ahead.
When you don't want to do something and you fear of that, or kind of. It's not fear, but kind of.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot. It's like when you hate something that's gonna be happen.
Yes. When you know something in the future is coming up and
You hate it.
you hate it, you don't want it to happen, but you know that it's going to happen. Excellent. And trying to think, there seemed like there was one more. Oh, there was one phrase I just want to ask before we run out of time. Did you understand the sticks out his hand?
No.
Maybe he want to share.
It's like shake your.
Yeah.
Yes. It's polite if you're coming up to meet somebody for the first time, it's very polite to go and put your hand out and just, you can say extend your hand or stick out your hand. That's shows friendship. It shows that you want to meet someone. And then they'll take your hand and shake your hand, and then that's a polite way to introduce yourself to somebody new. So stick out your hand. And there are lots of ways to refer to that. You say stick out your hand, offer, I'll type these in.
Friendship.
Offer a hand of friendship, like this. Extend a hand, like that. Those are all phrases in English that refer to that same motion of offering yourself as a friend to somebody new. Extend a hand, offer a hand of friendship, things like that. Okay? And so I just wanted to make sure we knew that. Well, we are already on our last minute, but I really appreciate you joining class tonight. I hope that I'll see a lot of you again in some other classes. I'll be back on, wow, I have another class in just about 8 hours, I think. So I'll be back in the morning for me. But you've all been wonderful teachers to me, because every time we converse, we all teach one another. And you're also wonderful students, and I wish you the best as you continue to study English. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thanks. Thank you.
You are a
Good night.
very nice teacher.
Thank you,
Oh,
Nate.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.